Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. My name is Michelle and welcome to my channel. First off, I want to thank everybody so much. I officially have hit 2,000 subscribers, guys. It blew my mind. I didn't think I was going to hit the 2,000 mark before the end of the year, and we did it in October. So we are going to be doing a giveaway. I don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but stay tuned for that. More is going to come on that. So I received a package today from Into Resin. I did not order these. The company has sent them to me, and I was blown away. I was like, are you kidding me? These are my favorite molds. So I already did peek. I had to, because it's just, yeah. So we're going to be doing one or two of these today for sure. So they sent me the handmade crystal ornament resin mold, which I have been dying to get him. The cute snowman storage jar resin mold. The dwarf snowflake and the dwarf Christmas tree. They're like little gnomes. So that's what these two are. One is holding a snowflake and one is holding a Christmas tree. And then I got it's some foil Merry Christmas stickers. So that is what I got, and I was blown away. They didn't send me an email. They didn't send me any. I just received them in the mail. So thank you, Into Resin, so much. All right. So these are the little dwarf gnomes. Sorry about the plastic, guys. So this one here is, I don't know if he's holding the snowflake right in here. And he's got his little hat on, and oh, he's so cute. So that is that one. And then this one is the one he is holding the Christmas tree with the star. So these are going to be so cute. I think these are going to go good with my little village pieces. So I got two of those. So all right, I'm just going to set these on the table behind me so that I'm not crinkling a whole bunch of bags all the time. So these are the little stickers that they sent me, which is cool because I hate weeding. So it says, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and a very Merry Christmas. So that is going to come in handy. All right. And of course, the instructions on how to take care of your mold. Every time you order from this company, they send you this, and it's, you don't touch the crystal part with your hands, avoid using a torch or a flame, use only tape to clean the mold, do not wash it or use alcohol to clean it, store it flat in a separate, in the zipper bag that it comes with, make sure to loosen the resins, finished pieces from the mold a little bit before demolding it. So it's basically, you know, you're breaking it free just like we would do. And then they have the share and win, where you can share on, which I haven't done yet. I might. And then thanks for your order, and if you have any questions, their email and all that. So that comes in every order. Oh my gosh, we're going to be doing this hippo. I know we're going to be doing this hippo because I have been wanting this hippo forever since it came out. I know I'm behind the 8 ball. A lot of people have had this and they're probably, you know, done with it, but I am not. All right. And this stuff is packaged really, really well. You know, it's like Christmas. You don't even know how to get into these. And there's so much tape. There we go. All right, I am just going to cut this cellophane so we can get this guy out, because this is our cute little hippo. Oh, I can't even wait. All right. So we are doing him today. So we're going to leave him right there. And I think we're going to do this snowman jar. I didn't open this package. I only did on the gnomes because I wanted to know which ones was which. So this is the top of the jar. So it goes like this. So this is his hat, his scarf, and his little face. So I'm trying to figure out, because I'd like to do the hat and the pom-pom in the white. Well, not the part around the hat, and do the hat, you know, like a red or whatever with the red scarf. So we might have to do some hand painting after. Yeah. So, and then this is the body. So there's something here, but I'm not sure what it is. If it's the broom or if it's a hand or something. I don't know. It's probably a hand. Yeah, maybe. And then we've got the little buttons. So, and it's already got something in it. But this one, you know what? Oh, maybe we can do some mica powder. So this one does flip inside out real easy. I just don't know. I think it's a broom, because look, I'm not sure. And then I don't know where the stick would be. So when I mix up some resin, I'll have to look at the pictures to see. Hang on, let me get some tape. So we should be able to color the hat in the color we want, and then we can pour it in white. All right, so, and this one's not a crystal mold, so I think we're going to do that. So we're going to do those two for our project for today. And I think, yeah, I'm going to be able to color this mold. So that's what we're going to do. So what I'll do is I will get my resin mixed up, and then we will start pouring. So before we do that, let me just set this aside, because you guys know I've been wanting to try like some different resins and stuff like that. So I did go ahead and order some of the Tea Expert brand resin. So we're going to try it today. That's what I'm going to use to make my two projects. I don't know how much these hold, so I'm just going to wing it, and hopefully we make enough. If not, I'll make more. So I did get this. It came with the pumps, but I don't know. I don't like the pumps, because if you're doing a lot, you're like constantly doing this. So, and then, you know, it says thank you for your purchase, and then it comes with like a complete guide. So it is a 1-to-1 by volume. So it says to pour the hardener first, and then the resin. Mix slowly. You can add your pigments and whatever. Pour into the mold. Allow 8 to 24 hours for demold. Nothing that smaller volumes may require. Noting that smaller volumes may take a longer curing time, which we all know that. Wait 4 to 6 hours if you're going to pour a second layer, and then, you know, repeat those for each additional layer. So, you know, it just kind of gives you everything. I am just trying to find the work time. Don't know. I thought I had seen it somewhere. I think it was something like a 30-minute work time. And of course, the warmer your room is, the faster it'll cure. So it's 3 to 5 days for it to be fully hard, for maximum hardness. And so yeah, I don't know. And then I also ordered, I saw Sheila from Reptiles and Resin. She's been using this New Promise 1-hour fast cure resin, and I was really intrigued. So I bought a set of that. So we're not going to use this today, but we will at some point. So I think I already know what I want to use this for, because that way, instead of using like the polyurethane resin, which, I mean, that's 10 minutes, but you could back coat something with that in an hour and be able to finish it up. So yeah. All right, so let me get some resin mixed up, and what I'll do is, while it is in the debubbler, I will pull my colors for my snowman, and I will check to see what this is. And I think we're just going to pour a Hippo, maybe in clear, and maybe put some sparkle dust or marabou alcohol ink or something in there, because I just want to see what he looks like clear. So yeah, I will be right back, guys. Okay, so I've got my resin in the debubbler. So I've changed my color scheme just because I didn't know how the red was gonna mica powder that I have was gonna show up. So we're gonna do his hat and his scarf and his mittens in dark blue. I have got some black for his little buttons, and then we've got some white mica powder for the bulk of it. So I had the mole upside down, and that's why I couldn't figure out what I was looking at, because it goes this way. That piece is the bottom of his scarf. You guys know I am a numbie when it comes to molds. It takes me a few minutes. But, so we're going to do his buttons in black. We're going to do his scarf and his hat. I'm probably going to do the whole hat in the blue, and I'll just leave the white for the pom-pom. And I'm going to do his mittens in the blue as well. So let's start getting some mica powder on here. And we will see, and hopefully we do not make a complete mess. All right, so I'm just gonna turn this inside out because that is what I want in blue, and the bottom part here in blue, and those in black. So there's not going to be a lot of painting on this one per se. All right, so we're just gonna just that little bit and this scarf bit. So if this comes out good, we might do this one for a giveaway, but I want to make sure that it comes out good first. I'm almost thinking this is part of his scarf as well. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to just hope and pray that I'm right. And then I will take a baby wipe and we'll clean up any of the excess. So I was impressed so far with the T-Expert resin, guys. It did not make a lot of bubbles. And in fact, it is done debubbling. So I'm just gonna, I mean, that's pretty good. There's a few little bubbles in there, but they're more on the surface. If I let them sit and degas a little bit, I think it's gonna be fine. All right. I'm gonna just cover that so I don't get any blue in there. Oh. So I'm just trying to follow that little line that looks like it's going to line up to the scarf on the other piece. All right. All right, I'm just blowing off some of the excess. And let me grab a baby wipe. Because baby wipes are definitely much smoother than a paper towel. All right, so let me so I'm just basically putting my hand behind it and using my fingernail to kind of keep it in a somewhat straight line. All right, so, and like I said, I won't really know like what parts to color in until I have made this at least once. I mean, I looked at the picture, so that gave me a good idea, but because I am pretty much done with Halloween this year, guys. I am ready to move on to Christmas. Because that's a season that I never get tired of. Never, never. All right, almost done here. All right. Let me turn this the other way. And I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. And I wiped a spot off, so I'm going to try to fix it as I go. And that way, and just keep moving your finger so you have a clean area. So I'm thinking this snowman piece, the two pieces, I'm thinking is going to take like 6 ounces. And I'm thinking the hippo maybe 2. So when I get ready to mix my colors, I'm going to keep 2 out. All right. And we're just gonna pop him back like that. And I did get a little bit of something on the side, so I'm just gonna take my finger and did I get it off? Nope, there's one spot right here. I don't know if you can see it, but see right there, that little spot. And now it's gone. Okay. So I'm just gonna move this. You know what? I'll paint his buttons on after he's cured. I'm not even gonna bother to go back in and try to make another mess. All right, so this one should be fairly easy because we're just doing the whole hat. Which is the bottom part of the, I mean, I could have poured this in 2 layers, you know, like done the hat, let it get tacky, and then go back. But, you know, that's like a multi-day process, and I just don't have that kind of patience. I don't. When I do a project, I want that instant gratification that when it's done, you know, then you can embellish it, but at least your main piece is done. All right, so we're just gonna, and I'm hoping by backing this in white, it's gonna, you know, give me a nice light blue. I don't know, because I haven't done a lot of regular mica powder. I've done, you know, usually I use the Intense or the Chameleon or something like that. But I figured we would just try some regular today and see how it comes out. Okay, so his little hat is pretty much done. And I do want his pom-pom to stay white. And then we're gonna do his scarf, and then I can just clean up his little face. So we're gonna get that in the scarf area here. And I'm trying to make sure that they have no streaks on the part that I'm brushing this powder on. I had thought about doing the Intense on this, but I'm like, you know what? It's a snowman. I just wanted him to be nice and light and kind of pretty. And then the back, that is pretty much scarf and hat, so we don't have to be really careful on that area. All right, so gotta get a little bit higher up on his, around his, all right. So basically I got his pom-pom to clean and his little face, so that's not much. So I'm just gonna take, actually let me take a Q-tip and kind of clean out that pom-pom. So I am using a little bit of alcohol in this one. This is not, I don't believe this is one of their handmade molds. So, all right. And I just gotta fix that one little spot. Well, that just made my life a little bit easier. I'll probably end up still getting some more powder in there, but it will be minimal. So I'm not putting any more powder on my brush. I'm just gonna kind of use what is on this already to try to keep it to a minimum. All right, now let's wipe his little face. All right, I guess we are gonna go with that. Okay, so let me put this away. Clean this up a little bit. Get those out. Okay. So, our resin is nice and crystal clear. Look at that. So, I'm going to put, all right, six ounces in here. And we're going to put a good bit of the mica powder, and I think I'm going to use a little bit of the crushed crystal, even though we might not see it, but let's just, you know, it is a snowman after all. We're going to give a good little bit in there. All right, so let me get some gloves on here. Oh, goodness gracious, got the dropsies. All right. So I'm going to get that mixed up. It is starting to get warm, so I don't want to dilly-dally. So this definitely heats up quicker, I would say. Oh, but look at that with the sparkle in there. You can't see it on the... I think I missed a part of the... I'm just now seeing that, guys. I missed a part of the scarf. The bottom part right here. All right, I think I got it now. I was like, wait a minute, I see a blank spot. So maybe this takes 8, I don't know. But we're gonna find out. And I hope this doesn't flash cure, because this is the first time I'm ever using this resin, so I don't know if I can push my limits like the other one, like the Let's resin that I'm used to using. All right. I want to make sure that there's no bubbles. We want to, no bubbles. All right, well, we are definitely going to be mixing up some more resin. All right, I'm just going to pour this into this cup. And that way I can have a somewhat clean cup. If I gotta make some more. All right, so let's get some more mica powder here. Wipe my stick off. And we're gonna get some more crushed crystal. All right. So I think our nice warm days here, guys, are going to be pretty much past us. We've been having above average temperatures, and that is going to change. We've got a cold front coming in. Our high for Sunday is supposed to be like 42. So yeah. All right. So let me try getting some in the hat. So I am going to have to probably make another 5 ounces. Because I'm thinking, now I'm second guessing myself on Mr. Hippo Man. I'm thinking he might take 3. So I know I'm going to need probably an ounce in here and an ounce in the other one. So yeah. So I will do that off camera because, I mean, it's, you know, it's just mixing and pouring the resin. So I will get that poured. I'm just going to pour this clear. So we will get everything demolded when this is all set and ready to demold. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, I came down and these are cured. So I figured I would get them unmolded. But after I put it on pause because I needed to make more resin for these 2 pieces. So I mixed up my white. It took 2 more ounces, 1 in each. So I had this sitting here, and so I'm like, oh, I'll pour a turtle, because I had like 2 ounces, 3 ounces I had 3 ounces for the Hippo. I knocked this over, hence why this is such a mess. So yeah, So I was scooping and scooping, and yeah, it was a mess. So I cleaned that. I got another mat thing out, and so I ended up making another one of my elks in the Hippo, but they shrunk it. The resin like shrunk down a lot on those, so I just added some UV resin. So that is in the UV light right now. So let's get this little Mr. Turtle out. He's really pretty. See if I can zoom in so you can really see the sparkles. So this is also an interresin mold. So yeah, so that is one of our extras. And let me get the little antlers out. These are probably still somewhat bendy, but, and you can see that little bit of shimmer from the crushed crystal. And we got no bubbles. So I'm really impressed. And these aren't as bendy as I thought that they would be. All right, so let me, that one feels hard. All right, so I'm gonna let them cool for a minute. And let's go ahead and see if we can get Mr. Snowman's head off, or whatever he is. My word. We've got a bubble. All right, so let's see if his palm, so we got 2 big bubbles. And I thought of it after I had refilled, and I think it's because I ended up tipping it over. Yeah, so, but, you know, we might be able to salvage him. Oh, and we've got another bubble right there. So we've got 3 bubbles. All right, let me get some alcohol. So I don't know, maybe it wasn't a good idea to brush it with mica powder. Who knows? I don't know. It shouldn't make a difference, but, and then I'll have to clean that up. What a mess. I was like, are you kidding me? And I was like trying to hurry up to get upstairs so I could start dinner. And yeah. All right. Let me just get some of this out of the way. All right. But other than that, look, he came out so cute. I mean, there's no other bubbles, so I will fill that in with some UV resin. I might put some mica powder in there, and then, all right. So let's see if we've got any bubbles in the body. I did not tip this over. So I am hoping and praying. So there are some really fine micro bubbles here, but it was curing really fast. And I'm almost thinking that it was on the verge of flash curing. But look how cute. I mean, it doesn't look bad because it is a snowman, so it kind of gives him a little bit of character, but he is really cute, guys. And I like how that, like the mica powder actually looks like it's, you know, it's like flowing down almost. So yeah, he came out really cute. All right, so what I did is I ended up doing the wrong, I did the top of the mitten, but not the bottom. So I will just have to figure out a way to paint that. All right, let's see. Let me get my, I'm gonna get my oil markers out and see if that makes a difference. See if I have a finer point on the oil ones. So these are my oil ones. I got these on Amazon. They're just oil paint markers. All right, so this is the skinny part. And let's try and do our little button pieces. I'm going to take that off, put the cover down so that I have a little bit more control. All right, got one on. And there is a little bubble in the bottom of his little button right there. But I can fill that in with a little bit of UV resin. All right. Oh, let's see. Just wondering if you could have a blue and a red mitten, or if this blue is going to be close. This one might be close. I haven't used this one. Trying to stay in frame here. So we're just gonna try to paint his mitten, so it's just gonna be like his mitten's a different color. So, and this will take a little longer to dry because it is oil-based. But, you know, the kids these days, they wear, you know, different colored mittens and whatever, so. All right, now to fix this. All right, let me set this back here. And let me get some tape. Because I know this is going to try to run down if I don't put something. And then I gotta find something to set this in. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so let me get my little cup out and break the rest of this out so I can use this cup. And we're gonna get our blue mica powder. Let's see, what do I want to use? Probably this little micro brush. You know what? I think I am gonna pour some UV resin and I'm going to fill it with this color. And I don't know how much I'm gonna need, so we're gonna just start with a little bit. And let me get my stick. So even if it's not the same identical color, at least it will fill it in close. All right, so let me, and do I have a flashlight here now? I just want to at least cure it a little bit, and then, so if it's not running, and then I can just pop it under my light. Better move my container. So then while I have that set underneath, I'll unmold the Hippo and the other one and hope we have no bubbles in those. Oh, my word. And that one's gonna need just a smidge more. All right. And I had a feeling when I tipped this over, I had a feeling that I was going to end up with some bubbles. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to mix up a little bit more. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be enough for this. Oh, well, maybe. Maybe. All right. So I'll get that cured a little bit, and then we will pop that underneath my Let's Resin curing light. And we'll give that a good couple minutes so that can cure. All right. That looks good. See, if not, that would have definitely leaked down. This one wasn't, it didn't have an opening, so I didn't have to worry as much about that. All right, so I just want to get it so it's facing the light in there. All right. So let's put the cover on this. I'm going to stick that in my curing light so I can clean that out. Get my tape out of here. All right, so let's go ahead and try to get Mr. Hippo out. He kind of looked easy when I was watching everybody else demold him, so come on, little buddy. Come on. Let's get your little head out of there. Oh, he's adorable. He is adorable. And I don't see any bubbles. He is adorable. So I'm trying to figure out, there is two, his nose is up here, but there is two, I'm thinking those are his teeth. And I've never seen anybody put it on, but there are 2 teeth, one on each side. Or his horn or something. All right, so let's get him a little face on because he is adorable. All right, so I'm gonna do his mouth. And I've got his little nostrils. And his little eyeballs. That eye has a bubble in it. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's adorable. I was thinking about blinging him out, but I don't think I'm going to because he's so cute just the way he is. But those are definitely like 2 teeth. Well, I'm going to wait and look at the picture again. I can't do it right now because I'm using my phone. So, but this is our little hippo. He is adorable. I don't know. I might end up doing something. I don't know. He's just so cute. All right. So let's get little Miss Elk out. So you can see where I had to add that little bit of a layer. But that's okay. This one you can't see it. I matched the, I just put a little bit too much crushed crystal on this one. That is all. All right, now I need alcohol for this one because this guy's big old head just put the light back on while it's still in there, just really getting him cured good. All right, I gotta bring it up next to my body, guys. Oh my word. Come on. There we go. My goodness gracious sakes alive. All right, so let's flip my mold the right way. And, oh, she's cute. I kind of like the difference down here. It kind of makes it look like her feet. And there's no bubbles, just the crushed crystal. This one here has, you can actually like see the back of the leg. I've never noticed that on my other ones. Huh. It's amazing when you know, you do something in clear versus a color. So I don't even know if I want to even do anything. This one's really cute. I think I'm just going to leave these ones plain. I will glue her ears in, I mean her horns. I don't know. All right, if I decide to, it will be in the final pictures. But, I mean, we have different color ears, too. We can, horns. I keep calling them ears. So we could do the red one. We could do... It's kind of like a yellow tone. Yeah, I think I like the white. All right, so what I'm going to do, let me get my E6000 here. So what I've been doing with my antlers is I put the UV, I'm just going to zoom back out a little bit here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I put some on the bottom and around the edges, like that. And then I stick it in, and then I UV the back. There's normally a big gap right here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to... See how there's like a little space? So what I do is I just take some UV resin and I kind of run it along that ridge to kind of get it to go in there. And then I cure it. So that way I know they're not going to move. They're going to be glued inside when that dries. And then the UV resin is going to hold it definitely from coming out. Just like that. So that's our little elk. Here is our little hippo guy. He is so cute. I really, really just like him clear. So you can see his feet are defined. So yeah, so that is that. So let's check out our catastrophe. That's all nice and dried. And there is our nice little jar. So I will have to trim this a little bit. Let's see. So what I did notice with this resin is it definitely cured much faster, because by the time I got done cleaning up my mess, this was already getting firm. And that's why I'm thinking that it was like borderlining flash curing. Like I said, I've never used the Tea Expert resin before, so I wasn't sure how deep I should push my luck. But overall, I really like it. It's nice and hard. It's not bendy. I'm really impressed with it. Do I have an orange? We gotta color his nose. I just realized that we didn't do his nose. I'm gonna use the skinny end. So we will definitely be doing him again. Absolutely. All right. So should I put a black mouth? Because it does have a little there. So cute. Alrighty, guys. So I will get some final pictures and I will get that up. And I don't know. I might do something. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's just so cute. Just plain. So yeah, I will get some final pictures and I will see you on the next video, guys. Bye.